Hello everyone, happy Thursday, welcome to the stream. How are you guys? Xbox, yeah, pretty much. I'm going to be watching the Twitch version, so I'll link that in chat just in case. On the thing. How are you doing today, Andrew? How you be? I'll just run this now. So I don't think about it. Apparently, it's a 1.5 hour. It's a 90-minute show. Jake is tired AF. Why? What's happened? What did you do? He's on nights. Understandable. Understandable. What have you been up to today anyway? I'm not gonna lie, I've got for some reason a blocked nose. I'm not sure what's caused it. I'm not even sure what we're expecting today either. I do know that this video is gonna get DMCA'd because Xbox just loves to flex their money about how many games they have with that's not stream friendly. It's a bit annoying if anything. So we'll see what we're dealing with here. Also, from what I've been hearing, sorry about the nose thing. I have been paying attention to some of the Sonic Frontier stuff, like on Twitter. And it's by the sounds of it, everyone likes Sonic Frontiers. Everyone seems to really enjoy playing Sonic Frontiers, which is giving me a lot of hope. I'm not gonna lie, but it is weird the way they are saying stuff. Yeah, it seems more like it's on the positive side, but we're not sure why. I'm not sure why, so I'm a little confused. Like, if it's that positive, what are they waiting for? Or at least, what are we waiting for today? I thought there would be the Capcom thing today. It's not. It's tomorrow. I just don't know what time. I think it's at 3. And then I'm not sure what's after that. I don't know if Capcom's last. Oh wait, no. After that would be the Square Enix stuff, but I believe that's happening on Wednesday or Thursday, if I got that correct. I just don't know if I'll be able to freak out like everyone else can, because everyone else gets to have maybe we'll do it at not late at night. That would be fun if I didn't have to deal with that, but you know, that's c'est la vie situation. I'm wondering, the thing is, like, I don't really know what to expect with every time I expect something to happen, like Xbox, I know very little for. I don't know what to expect from them here. It seems more like every time they've gone for like a super big hype game that they've tried to gain exclusivity for, like Cyberpunk 2077, it's not really worked out for them in the long run. And hopefully it's not something that we'll see this time around. I hope they actually do focus on generally good experiences, making that Game Pass really have value for money. Maybe I hope they have a UI overhaul. I really do. I really do dislike that UI. I want my game at the front. I want to be given that choice, and I don't want it to be the last goddamn thing that I used. Just put what I want on the front, and that's it. Like, I think that's probably the big thing I would want from Xbox right now. Just give me a UI overhaul. Give me something that will let me have the UI be exactly as I want it to be, because the confusion is annoying. I think if it's that, then it's going to be more like, yeah, that's at least a step in the right direction. I hope they do something to do with VR. That's the one area that I feel like they should be doing, but they're not. And then and I think Oculus works with it, so it should be fine. But most importantly, in my humble opinion, the I think they should return to Connect, but just give it, or just make it Dance Central. Put Dance Central on Game Pass. Make it easy to get a Connect, and we'll just play that. Like, I'm happy to play dance games again, and I hope we like that. That could be their version of Just Dance, and it would be great. Like, have it packaged, but not necessary. This is for people who want, you know, like, if we want to have a dance focused game. Like, I actually wouldn't mind seeing a new Dance Central game that is constantly updated, that isn't mired by the whole Just Dance issue of having a game every year. Faz, is it E3? I mean, it technically is. There's no, I didn't know it's E3 time. Yes, it's been E3 for the last week and a half ish. Like, that Sonic Central last week. They had the Wholesome Direct yesterday. They had the where else is what else happened last week? They had like IGN doing stuff, which, to be fair, I haven't watched anything to do with IGN. Oh, so they have 18 plus games. Hi Tails, how's it going, man? Happy Thursday. Oh wow, they're just going straight into games. That's good. Oh, Arcane Studios.
Something's off at the church. There's blood in the baptismal font, and pastor's gone missing. And my genius plan was to investigate it alone.
Can you guys hear it okay? Ah, first person shooter. Xbox speciality.
Of course. Don't stress, Layla. Oh, shit.
Actually, I disagree. I think they should just make a dance game that'll just go on the Game Pass and then just update it. That's all I want. So it gives you a reason to keep the Game Pass. And it's great for parties. So, you know. It's Arcane Studios, so we're still expecting like a super hyper stylistic or hyper stylistic gameplay.
He is the word in the shadow. I've seen the movement in the dark. I've seen the shadow. I see it.
Oh, Lord!
Is it a vampire?
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
It reminds me of that Midsummer's Any Song You Buy You Keep. I mean, it's generally speaking, yeah.
Shit, there's more.
It reminds me of Midsummer Mass or something like that. Or Midnight Mass.
Kiss her ass goodbye.
Jacob. Oh, thank God.
Come on, let's find the others and beat feet.
Is it Left 4 Dead? It automatically feels like Left 4 Dead.
Well, Redfall used to look like it was straight out of a postcard. A picturesque island off the coast of Massachusetts. The bustling historic downtown. The seafront district. And the old
This person's
lighthouse.
aim is whack. Probably. I think that's done intentionally.
Then, something happened. People started vanishing, and those who didn't sold out. Big time. Fast forward, basically everyone's either a vampire, a cultist trying to become a vampire, or dead. And these aren't just trashy movie vampires. These monsters blocked out the sun and pushed back all the water. Totally cut us off from the outside world. Gotta admit though, if I have to be stuck on an island full of vampires, I'm glad it's with y'all.
Feelings mutual, I guess.
Aw, thanks, Jacob. We've also got Remy, our engineer genius, and her little robot buddy.
She means you everyone. Who's a good robot? Who's the best robot?
That's meant to be
Resident
based on
expert
Boston
all
Dynamics.
things creepy.
I think we saw a trailer for this last year.
Last but not least, yours truly. I have these weird powers.
We've been digging for answers but haven't found much beyond blood and death. Luckily, the vampires and their sycophants aren't discreet about where they like to nest. I'd bet the answers we need are inside those tourist traps turned fortresses.
I think that's the story we gotta figure out, and ultimately gotta try and
Some bloodsuckers in their the festival grounds.
ultimately that's what we gotta try and take out. British.
Ghosting out.
Cultists could go straight at him or just slip past.
Let's just get this done. On my mark.
It's cool when it actually works.
Oh shit, blood bag! They know we're here. Look alive!
This one is mine.
Going up.
I'm gonna switch to 720, see if it works out for me.
My cryptid hunter's intuition tells me there's a nest nearby.
You're what?
Jeff, that's not a thing.
Found something.
Oh, now I simply must go in there.
What is that? Where does it go?
Where did you come from? Left 4 Dead, but it's vampires.
Consciousness.
That's impossible.
Sorry about my runny nose. I can't do much about it.
I used to come here all the time. Why'd they have to mess this up for me? Ah, shit.
Probably.
Run!
That's the main character, I think. I think all of them have superpowers in some way. I'm glad I'm not alone, Tails. What have you been up to, man, anyway? Wow. Terrible. I fell for it as well. Oh, yeah, they showed this. They showed this, I think, last year. Or sometime late last year. It's Left 4 Dead but vampires. Are we finally getting it? Is this Silk Song? Is this it? Was this the place we weren't expecting to see this? This is Silk Song, isn't it? We finally got news for Silk Song. Hollow Knight fans are happy. That's a big deal. That game's been hyped up for like 3 years. I can't believe it's on, like, where it was being hyped up the most on Nintendo Direct, and where it comes up is Xbox. Yeah, I swear, if it doesn't have a date and it's still just a year, it's gonna be terrible. Do we have a date? No! We don't have a date! World premiere. Oh, it's a Rick and Morty game?
You're the only one that can stop them. Realize we're gonna have to take out the entire alien drug cartel.
Alien drug cartel.
You're just gonna leave me here in what, space?
Everybody lives in space, including you. All right, you're a bounty hunter now. You gotta help me rescue my friends. They're Gatlians, just like me.
Gatlians. And you know what? I actually like this concept. This trailer is freaky.
So tight. How about a little dinner first and some bubble bath maybe first? Look at us, blasting away.
This is actually pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, that's one of my children. They die fast. Don't worry, it's easy to make more.
This is a freaky game. Oh god. This is hilarious. Well, it is by Squanchy Games, so it is intended this way. Same type of writing too. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty interesting. I mean, to be fair, he literally does the same voice in everything he's in. Oh god, no! You're going so well! Oh well.
We're doing something we've never done before. For the first time,
I do like her outfit.
The entire show is focused on games you can play over the next 12 months. You're gonna see more gameplay than we've ever had in a show. Industry-defining racing experiences, gripping narratives, compelling strategy titles, and my favorite, the most anticipated open world RPG of the last 20 years. All playable in the year ahead. And the best part is, with the Xbox, you'll be able to play those games in more ways than ever before. You can play on your console, PC, or on the go with Xbox Cloud Gaming. You can play with who you want, where you want, and when you want. Today, we're going to show you more than 30 titles that are coming to Game Pass, and that is on top of the hundreds of titles coming to members over the next year. Our next announcement shows that the benefits of Game Pass go well beyond the console.
This music is like way too hype. I'm not sure. Why do you always feel bad for presenters? I don't think the presenters thing.
All Game Pass members will be able to unlock the benefits for these incredible games on PC and mobile.
I don't have a problem with presenters. 9 times out of 10, presenters are fine. It's usually what they're saying is the issue, but it's scripted.
Competition and creativity around our games.
President of Riot Games.
Friends to unforgettable moments in esports, to amazing creations that have blown our minds. Our community has continually taken Riot Games to new heights. Today, we're proud to invite the Xbox community into that world. We're bringing our biggest PC and mobile games to Game Pass. Subscribers will unlock every champion on League and Wild Rift, all Valorant agents, select cards in Legends of Runeterra, and little legends in Teamfight Tactics.
That's actually really good.
Thank you for coming on this journey with us.
This now puts like Xbox being like the best version to play those games now. Is this Arcane? Oh, they've used the Arcane style stuff here. I do love the animation stuff here. This is done by Trish, or is it Niche? Like I said, I think having it on Xbox with that being the main thing, with all the champions unlocked, is actually a huge deal. But that means there might be less of a focus on skins on the Xbox version. Maybe. You still need a Riot account to play or have your skins. Usually there's everything, since you don't have to worry about unlocking champions. That's true. I think I think the best game that's going to get the most benefit here is Valorant. I wonder if some of the other, I wonder if some of the other ones like Ubisoft will actually benefit from this, because Rainbow Six Siege doesn't have all the champions unlocked unless you buy them. The question is, are we going to see the fighting game here? Oh, you can't get it. Can't do it. Game Pass only works on PC for Valorant and not on Xbox. Oh, Guerrilla Games.
I'm sorry, Amicia.
Oh, Focus Entertainment. My apologies. I thought it was.
He's not dead yet.
This looks like the mouse game.
The macula's not just in Hugo's blood.
I'm not sure. I mean, it's not exclusive. That's the thing. It just happens to be that it's coming to Game Pass.
Rotten flesh. Remember, no more killing soldiers. No more killing us.
Wow, that was so excessive for a lantern.
There's a killer around here. One of our men has been murdered.
This is a really good art style. We're probably going to see Senwa's sacrifice as well.
You're only making it worse.
Amicia, don't. I'm tired of being afraid. I'll show them that it's over.
Finally.
See, they're nothing. Nothing to be scared of. You are not them. What is wrong with me? Hugo. Do it. Quick.
Ah, no release date. That's not helpful. Bare British. When I don't see a release date and they say next 12 months, it always puts me in a bit of a is it true type situation. They may need to be careful with that. Forza! Why do British accents always sound like British people trying to do more British accents? Probably. But you gotta remember, voice acting is always highly exaggerated. Spring 2023. Okay, they've shown as many games as they have that does not have a release date.
Forza Motorsport is back. I'm Dan Greenwald, GM of Motorsport, and I'm joined by Chris Sasaki, Creative Director at Turn 10. Forza is known for its photoreal beauty and state-of-the-art immersion.
Just watch subbed easy. Maybe it's a version of British accent that Americans can understand. I mean, that is true.
Like real-time ray tracing on track. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made.
Today, we're excited to show you the all-new Forza Motorsport. Welcome to Maple Valley. This track has been a fan favorite since the original Motorsport launched back in 2005. For the first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day brings Maple Valley to life in stunning detail. What you are seeing is an in-engine gameplay demo presented using
I mean, that's true.
Camera with no cuts. Let's jump in with the M8.
The Mission 8. Maybe, but I don't highly agree with that when it comes to voice acting. Like, the whole point of having accents is to improve culture in game.
We've completely overhauled the driving experience. This includes a 48 times improvement in the fidelity of our physics simulation.
Nice right turn. Nice overtake.
Let's advance time of day here and look at the world details. Everything you see is new and has been captured with photogrammetry and 3D material scans. Advanced rendering and procedural generation techniques bring a new level of realism to the track. Here you can see the beautiful fall colors of Maple Valley.
It's the biggest problem with simulation games like this. It's not that I don't understand. It's honestly one of those. Oh, hang on.
You are looking at our all-new dynamic time of day. This is a fundamental system to the new Forza Motorsport, and like weather, is available on every track. These new simulation details add further depth, drama.
I've only just had it today. I think it's because of the. I think it's because of one of the sprays I was using. Just got into my nose.
In addition to our dynamic time of day, forward plus lighting and physically based lights come together to
See, it's my biggest problem with games like this is the issue with
ambient temperatures, which affect track surface temps.
my biggest issue with games like this is because you can't really enjoy it. It's like the focus.
And of course,
Clearly. Even though it was 2 hours before I even, went online, it's literally because I used a spray and it went in my nose.
tire and fuel management.
Like, that they only improve by visuals. It's not that they can't improve by visuals, it's that you can't fully appreciate what you're seeing until you're playing it, because when you're playing it, you don't see half the stuff. Like, unless there is a dynamic where it's like, we've improved these things so you had a better feel. That is true, I'm not saying no to those things. It's more like, how does this affect your gameplay when it's a simulation? What makes simulation different from the previous one? And if you have like a cursory knowledge of racing games, like, yeah, so effectively a tech demo.
In Forza Motorsport, car damage is reproduced down to the individual scratches on the bodywork. You can see here some of the new details in the directionality of damage, how the paint peels away at exposed and raised edges, in the wheel abrasions, and even in the dirt buildup.
Because you gotta remember that when it comes to racing games, or in real life type situation, the downside to it all is always you're not really crashing as badly as that. But in game, you can be as reckless as you want.
Brake rotors and wings. Things just feel more natural, more real.
But the thing is, this is how I would demo the game as well. Like, I'm aware.
The beauty of our cars and tracks. Our new dynamic time of day, advanced car damage, and real-time ray tracing on track lead to a generational leap in immersion.
What? Where does the immersion really go? Faz, that's a lot of car. That is indeed a lot of car. Hi, and Jake, how you be today, man? I heard you were knackered. We finally have Silk Song trailer, but no release date. Longest running franchise celebrates 40 years. Helicopters, gliders, and projects. Wait, what? Xbox's longest running franchise? What? How is it Xbox's longest running franchise? Is that the simulator games? It could be the simulator games, to be fair. It could be Microsoft Simulator, not Xbox's longest running. It's Microsoft's, but because it might be predating a lot of the thing stuff. Yeah, it might be. I think it might be. I think it's Microsoft Simulator. Minesweeper. Yep. We got helicopters, yo. we got helicopters and giraffes. The sky is calling. My flight simulator. There we go. This must be a new update. At least we got a month. That's nice. Hello. Oh, we got the Pelican. Finally. I'm surprised it took this long, I'm not gonna lie. No idea. No idea. You got a point, Tails. I mean, what would be the coolest way of doing it is being able to do this based on Halo instead. Free add-on available today. This would be the perfect spot to put Halo Infinite there, but we'll see if they end with Halo. Blizzard! Here we go. Blizzard and Activision.
Which one's your favorite?
Hi, Overwatch.
Mine's Tracer. She's like, cheers, love, the cavalry's here.
You're one of those heroes, aren't you?
Before me, I see the future.
I think this is Overwatch 2.
You know there's more out there, don't you?
Even the best journeys end.
Alright, I thought for some reason they put Echo in the game. Yeah, this is Overwatch 2. They're saying this is coming out in the next 12 months. Oh wow, October! Free to play. That's not gonna lie, outside of the whole Activision thing, this is actually still pretty good. Free to play is good.
Get in there. It takes a team to tango.
Oh wow, they gave a Diva an updated look. Like a really big updated look.
Surprise! You'll like this one.
Oh wow. Alright, finally this character comes out. Yo, Jake Lobes, how be?
A free-for-all with zero rules. And the survivor gets the throne.
Welcome back, Chunker.
King Howell has never lost. Not in 13 years of rule.
On the battlefield.
The game is out. Which game?
Not until today.
The reckoning begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you really think this would be a fair fight?
Which game are we talking about, Jake Lobes? The game. That game? This game? And Oxide Games. Oxide and Neutrino. A new turn-based strategy game from the creators that revolutionized the genre. Is this...
History is filled with moments of greatness. Some well known, some lost to time.
Xbox presents.
What about the history that could have been if you were its architect?
Humankind?
How would you reshape the world?
I think Humankind's coming to what's it called? Humankind's coming to Game Pass.
And when your people speak, would you listen?
Unless it's a Civ. Could be Civ.
How would you lead them in this new world?
Strikers! Oh, did you get it?
History is filled with moments of greatness. But these will be yours.
It'd have to be Civ. Or Humankind. Ara, history untold. Ara, ara!
It's good to be here, celebrating what's going to be our biggest year yet. That includes a few of the projects being developed across Bethesda's 8 studios, starting with Redfall, and the world's first look at gameplay earlier in the show. Redfall is from the studio that brought us Dishonored and Prey. It's got so much of Arcane's DNA coursing through its veins. Compelling heroes.
I mean, it has to. They have to.
Deep customization, solo or with friends.
It's a missed opportunity.
Redfall when it releases early next year. If you're looking for something to sink your teeth into right now, we've got the Elder Scrolls Online, where you can adventure alongside one of the biggest and most welcoming communities in gaming. This year, ZeniMax Online Studios is taking you somewhere that has never been explored in any Elder Scrolls game. The Elder Scrolls Online High Isle comes to Xbox next week.
Update to a game I don't play, but I'm hoping Elder Scrolls fans are happy. Pack it up, boys. It's over. We're in the corporate suits section now. Now, I feel more like we're in the update section. Say hello to the rest of the stream. Hi, everyone.
And whispers of a sinister plot stoke the flames of war. At the heart of the conflagration sits the Ascendant Lord.
I only seen one ara. Oh, don't worry. It's still warming up. I'm surprised they didn't just put it on TikTok, but like, can you just announce this game for me? Ara. And it just get a bunch of people saying ara. New update to Elder Scrolls Online. Cool. I mean, it's got Bethesda in there.
Turns 25 this year. As we celebrate the legacy of this storied franchise, Bethesda Game Studios takes Fallout 76 players out of Appalachia for the first time and returns to a beloved location. Expeditions The Pit is coming this September.
Come in. I'm calling you. If you're hearing this, we need your help. Anyone, anywhere. If you're receiving this and you're brave enough, come join us at the pit.
Your arrival's
Las Vegas?
we've had in a while. It might not look like much. This place is our home, and together we can take it back from these rad worshipping fanatics.
Is this Mad World? Not Mad World, Mad Max?
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, let's go downtown.
So the closer to the title, the more ara. Pretty much. We're over a minute after the game's title was announced. Can you save the pit? No, we can't save Brad Pitt. No, okay. I was gonna say no release date. Okay, September. I was just assuming we're gonna get an update in September and it's gonna get moved closer to November. Brad Pitt is on his own. Well,
Bethesda Game Studios has been busy, and not just with Fallout 76. After defining the role-playing genre with hits like Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4, they're going even bigger with Starfield. Later in the
They're going to space.
Todd Howard will be here to reveal more of their next epic
Wow.
RPG.
Wow. Later in the show, they're gonna just hold on to this. Hold on to us right now instead of doing it right now. Yep, this is definitely Starfield. Hot Wheels? Oh, okay, that's cool. I think this is actually cool. I think this is good. Because it's silly. And we get to play with super cool cars, but with Hot Wheels instead. But didn't Hot Wheels have their own game? I'd boot up Forza just to play this one level. Available July 19th. Will it be added to Game Pass? I don't know.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war.
This is what Mario Kart should be. True.
Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over.
Is this that weird Vin Diesel game? Arc System Works 2? No. Arc something Evolved 2?
And here on Arat, every day is a fight to survive.
Look, he's being held. Arc Survival Evolved, something like that. Yeah. I think this is Arc 2 with Vin Diesel. There he is! This family man! Look, it's Family Man, the game. Vin Diesel lives because he's powered by family. 2023. This has been pushed. This was shown last year too. This looks like Returnal. Oh no. This is definitely the thing game. Oh wait, why does it look like Aliens? Wait, did he have the Spider-Man thing? Oh wait, this was that game that was inspired by HR Gaga, right? Oh, okay, finally, it's got a release date. That's nice. Comes out October time, meaning a lot of people will play it for October. Hey, we get to play it on thing. Did I miss anything good? Scorn? They put Hot Wheels in Forza?
When the gods first emerged,
Another Kepler game.
we saw them as saviors. Instead, they unleashed a pestilence on our world.
Wow, Tales.
Kill a god. I, for one, intend to find out.
I don't know if we can kill a god, but you know what? I'm gonna try. You know what this reminds me of? Babylon's Fall. I like this music is really good. Like, it's funky. This actually looks kind of interesting, I'm not gonna lie. It could be like it feels like it's trying to shape up more towards Elden Ring, like in that sort of Souls-like style game, just less gothic, more Middle Eastern, maybe African. Flintlock, the Siege of Dawn. I like the name. Name's good. Ah. Your battle begins now, except in early 2023. It depends when you'll get if you get the opportunity. I mean, luckily Xboxes have Game Pass, so it does give you the chance to play them when it first launches. Ah, Minecraft. If you have an ad, it means that you don't have you're not subbed to the channel.
Hold great power. They are the dreams we weave
Cinematic footage.
into our shared story. Some legends tell of peace and the beauty of simplicity. Some tell of danger.
This must be Minecraft Stories again, or Minecraft Realms, the Dungeon Realms game.
But the legends we hold dearest are legends of hope, of creativity, and of bravery. And friendships that change the world forever.
Is this like Plants vs. Zombies? Is this a real-time strategy?
This is the legend of a united overworld.
Yes, let's send all the zombies versus demons.
United by you.
Didn't see much gameplay there. Like if it's real time. It's a new action strategy game. Okay, so it looks more like there's a It's like it feels very Koei Tecmo-y. Okay, there's only 30 games we're gonna see today, which is not a lot.
You made quite the entrance. You wanted to make a new life for yourself.
Faz buying 100 games every year for real? No. It's more like Game Pass just lets you have it for free, so you only you're only paying like probably like the first month is like £1, so it's actually pretty good value for money.
And while you explored,
No.
you uncovered a mystery.
No, J Globes. No.
I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this. Together.
Lightyear, Frontier. I'm pretty sure Disney might have a problem with that. Gunfire Reborn. Is this Left 4 Dead? I don't know how I feel about so many first-person shooter style games, but then again, I'm not really too interested in real-world strategy games either, so I'm not sure. Coming October 2022. Rogue. I thought this was Batman for a second.
Hello? Anyone here? Only anguish fills this residence, Benedict.
Thank you for making me stay hydro. This looks interesting.
There must be more. That's him. My father. I can guide you through his memories.
Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty cool. Pretty interesting.
We're close. Don't let your fright hold you back now.
This scary voice is actually his best mate. It's like 2D Prey. The last case of Benedict, folks. Turns out it's not his last case at all. It was actually his first case.
Bonjour everyone. I am excited to be here today to tell you more about Interior Night's first original creation, As Dusk Falls. It started with the desire to create a deep interactive experience.
I always like it when I hear from the studios.
Can enjoy together. Because stories are brilliant, universal tools that help us understand the heartbreaking beauty of life. This game is an uncompromising tale of family, resilience and sacrifice, written like a prestige TV show with a unique motion graphic novel style that triggers the imagination. This is an interactive story powered by video games that gives you agency over the lives of far from perfect human beings. This is a thought-provoking experience you can play with people you love, discover insights about each other, and create shared memories. As Dusk Falls is an emotional experience that we hope will leave a mark with everyone who plays it.
I always prefer because they usually have passion behind what they're creating. Yeah, they usually have passion with what they're saying. Yeah. Actually, that was just the gecko used flash step.
Just a pit stop.
Wasn't taking the scenic route your idea?
felt like a trap.
There's enough cash in that safe to put the last few weeks behind us. On the ground, now!
You were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Vince?
Been in the wrong place forever.
Sometimes doing the right thing is doing the wrong thing.
I've got eyes on two hostages.
None of us escaped that night.
It's okay.
Even those of us who made it out alive.
Stop! Why are you following me?
We've taken very different paths in life.
The artwork is really good.
Back to Two Rock.
Get rid of the cop. Hey there.
Evening. Hey, Sam.
Say, you haven't seen three fellas in a blue pickup, have you?
Nope. Been here all day.
How you liking the desert dream?
Oh, can't complain.
Can I ask what brings you to Two Rock?
To Turok. I just realized this is Turok the game. This actually has more similar ties to Detroit Become Human. Not necessarily true. I mean, the Walking Dead series was able to make it work. July 19th. At least it has a release date. This is a launch exclusive. Oh, is this the... I do know what this is. Naraka. Oh, okay. I wonder if this is actually like fun. I hope that makes sense when I ask this question. It looks like he's got a cool aesthetic at least. But it is a battle royale, yeah. But it's definitely inspired by like the sort of like that Chinese martial arts, not anime. I kind of wish this had a better soundtrack. Battle with friends. Face your nightmare. This looks cool. I like the idea of fighting something as demonic as this. June 23rd, Sonic's birthday. Blade Point. So the chairboat is gonna render, probably. Never mind, I don't know this. Still nice though. Music kind of generic, yeah. I kind of wish there was a soundtrack that fit the mood of the game better. You were born on the same day as Sonic the Hedgehog? More indie games! Yay. Wondershire. I'm surprised we haven't seen anything to do with Capcom yet. Here says, I am the Sonic. You're not, because you weren't born the same year, but you know, that's just me being pedantic. Yes, you are the Sonic the Hedgehog. Is this Phoenix Wright? That... Pentiment. I feel like this... Oh, wow, his head's on fire. Wait, so you're 31? Can't be. I thought you were in your mid-20s.
teenagers have gone missing. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town.
Oh, this is the
If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department.
Yeah, it doesn't work. I'm just being stupid. Yes.
But that can be repaired. First, you will need to survive the yard against terrifying insects and treacherous wastelands. Unfortunately, my memory chip is a little rusty. But with a little maintenance, we can unravel why you are here. Before someone or something terminates your tiny existence.
This makes the game more interesting than when it first announced, I'm not gonna lie. Game preview is finally over. Play the full game. Oh wow, it is actually the full game. Just a whole yard, bowl-based fence, crafts, huge bosses, and now the full story. Yay! Now there's a reason to play it. Full game available September 2022. Grounded. I'm getting this feeling that we're getting towards the end of the show. Console launch exclusive. Baby robot, Raw Fury.
Helios. They search for someone who does not exist.
Overwatch?
The shadow. The forgotten child.
That looks like an Overwatch design, that's why.
Lost. Until now. Now they have awakened the Erebon. Now they have awakened.
Alright, see.
But I am not their hope. I am their reckoning.
I am vengeance!
They will not drag me into their light.
Erebon. Shadow Legacy.
Their light is a lie.
Erebon? Am I reading it right? Erebon? 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 We're still waiting on Senua's Sacrifice 2, so I'm assuming we're going to see something to do with that.
I speak now to those who heed a darker call.
Legacy of Cain?
Those bold enough to cross the line of sin for deeper knowledge. Who follow an unquenchable yearning, born of blood and bone.
Blood and bone.
To unlock the forbidden secrets and foulest black rituals, calling forth life from death.
Just killed him again.
To truly embrace this power, you must take it into the world. And you will be shunned, scorned, act as a living sacrifice to this profane knowledge. You will be a priest of Rathma, a necromancer. And you will not confront the darkness alone. We are the speakers of the dead, and the dead have no mercy.
That's kind of cool. Diablo 4. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, okay.
I'm very excited to announce our 5th and final class, the Necromancer, a commander of the undead who joins the other iconic classes around the campfire in Diablo 4. These include the mighty barbarian, the elemental sorceress, the crafty rogue, and the powerful druid.
Damn.
And you'll want them because the demon Lilith, the daughter of hatred, has returned and spreading corruption and evil as she fights to reclaim our dark gothic world as her own. And it's up to you to stop her. Now, Diablo 4 is the culmination of the 25-year history of the franchise, building on top of the best of what's come before with some, unique twists all its own. So let's dig a little deeper by watching, for the first time I might add, some Xbox Series X gameplay, while hearing from a few of the many people behind the game.
Okay, we're getting gameplay footage. On a Series X.
Diablo 4 is the next generation of action RPG, melding monster slaying and loot collecting with a fully realized open world.
It's not for the faint of heart. It's gory and unnerving. It's creepy.
Diablo 4 is all about player choice.
It takes all of the pillars of a Diablo game and just expands them with all the new features that people really love and appreciate in modern games. Whoever you see yourself being, you can create in Diablo 4.
It's important to include robust character customization because then I can play the fantasy that I want to play.
But you can barely see it.
It allows you to switch around your playstyle as well.
Everything feels very powerful and fun.
One of the really cool things about having an open world is your journey that you take throughout Diablo 4 is your own. There's no linear path that you have to follow.
We've got almost 150 dungeons in the game.
There's all kinds
Oh, it's not just me then. I thought it's because I was watching on my phone outside. What do you mean?
Strongholds are an enemy territory that you need to reclaim.
But you might have a space that begins as a hostile area.
Hi, Andrew.
After you've cleared it out,
The evil in this place has been cleansed.
it now becomes a friendly town.
Yeah, the footage is really, really dark.
Town, sometimes it's a new dungeon. There's a whole bunch of rewards that you get, and you have a real impact on the world as a result.
No, you can't leave us here. They might come back any moment.
Local events are really cool little story segments that happen within the open world.
You'll just be running through the world and then a local event will pop up and you can choose to participate in it or get a group together and just wail on these like giant world bosses.
These are events that take a lot of people and you really have to work together.
Being able to see all the players on your screen, collaborating, trying to take this big monster down, it's epic.
It's so easy.
Xbox is good. It's just when it comes to the showcases, they have a lot to be desired when it comes to some of their presentational stuff. Again, the problem always comes down to presentation.
Or you could play couch co-op. 2 people on a couch.
Like
can sit
I know loads of people are excited for Diablo 4, especially PC fans.
We've created specific zones
But outside of Silksong, I've not been too impressed with it. The right stuff was good, but it comes to Game Pass, not the game stuff. Like, it's not coming to console yet.
You basically become a loot pinata, and everyone wants to chase you down.
They did show some more footage, but every game most of the games so far doesn't really have a release date yet.
Rich with things to do that allow you to get more and more powerful.
Like, I do fully expect we're going to see something to do with Cuphead here. But I do also expect them to talk about I want them to talk about Capcom. I want them to talk about Street Fighter 6. But they have their showcase tomorrow as well.
Really excited for folks to get their hands on Diablo 4.
Just to see millions of people really enjoying the different options.
Through the campaign,
local events,
couch co-op,
endgame,
PvP, it almost doesn't end.
And we are so close.
Yeah, Capcom has a showcase tomorrow for Monster Hunter Rise, Street Fighter 6 and Resi, and then anything else they might be doing. That was awkward, I'm not gonna lie, that hurt my throat. Sea of Thieves! Where's the One Piece DLC?
And as this song will spell out, there's plenty to sing about. Now that you can finally be a captain, can you imagine owning your own ship? Decorated with what you acquire. Then to satisfy your vanity, as long as there's no profanity, you can name it just how you desire. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain. There's boatloads of new features we proclaim. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain.
I'm not gonna lie, this is actually really cool.
That you should play this game. And it's available with Xbox Game Pass, of course. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain. Adventure will come knocking on your door. Oh, to set sail as a pirate captain. And you'll be amazed at what we have in store. The choice is yours, whatever captain you may be. Whether that's cold looting, no scope shooting, robot racing, or embracing, everybody's welcome in this game. So come set sail as a pirate captain. Our time is almost up, so as we leave, if you want to be a pirate captain, come do it in season 7 to see your thieves.
Do you know what? I'll give him that. That was actually pretty cool. Well done, James. Indie game? Ah, this looks interesting. Reminds me of Coraline. I always like super... I feel like we need more games like this. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool looking design. Ravenlock. $2023. No idea, J Globes. It's called Ravenlock. From Jeffy, lead gameplay designer and Limbo. Alhamdulillah. Get to play as a bug? Kill that damn mosquito! Oh wow, that was a cool transition, not gonna lie. And it's got techno 80s music. Can't not like that. I'm always a sucker for those. LOL. Cocoon. I mean, it's meant to be cocoon. Cocoon. Okay. That would look cool. Koei Tecmo? Neo? We're gonna see Neo 3? Nobunaga's Redemption! Looks like a new Neo game. War Long Fallen Dynasty. It looks like a Neo game. Tarnish.
Japan is the home to some of the most talented and well-known game creators anywhere in the world. We're thrilled to be working with Koei Tecmo to bring Wolong Fallen Dynasty to Game Pass day one. I'm also excited to be working with Team Ninja, who has a long history of building incredible action games for Xbox, and it's great to be working with them once again. We know how important it is to our fans to continue to bring more Japanese franchises to Xbox. I'm excited to announce the return of one of the most highly requested and beloved franchises to Xbox from our partners at Atlas.
Atlas! Atlas! Is this Persona? Are we seeing Persona? It's a Persona 5 or Shin Megami. It's Persona 3! Persona 3! It's Persona 3! Oh my god. Is that Persona 3? I'm not going crazy. It's Persona 3, right? Yeah, that's Persona 3. Oh my god. P3 Portable as well. And Persona 4 Golden. Did I not call it? That's Persona 4 Golden. Yo, what? They're actually bringing Persona 5. Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty hype. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually really hype. Persona 5. Royale as well, not even the original, just straight up Royale. That's sick. $10.21. We're not gonna get that game till 20. We're not gonna get that game till October. So we're probably gonna see P4 and P3 back in January.
I'm excited to announce a special partnership between Xbox Game Studios and one of the greatest creative minds and innovators in our industry. Someone that I have admired for many years.
Hideo Kojima?
Today, I'm pleased to share we will be working together to create a brand new experience like we've never seen before.
I could see the future.
全く新しいものです。それが作れる日が来るのをずっと待っておりました。マイクロソフトの最先端クラウド市場の変化によってその未知なる構想への挑戦がようやく可能となりました。少し時間はかかるかもしれませんが、これから、Xbox ゲームスタジオと提携し、皆さんに喜んでいただけるニュースをお届けしていきたいと思います。
I'm not gonna lie, it got hype with Persona and this. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you, Kojima.
Okay, is it just a message? We're not gonna see a game? Alright, save.
Kojima Productions, working with our teams at Xbox Game Studios. Today, for the first time ever, we have focused on showing you games that you can play over the next 12 months. Today's show celebrates.
By the way, this actually shows what is coming up, planned to come out.
All sizes, who bring with them unlimited potential. Games from these creators will be coming to Game Pass every single month, including Naraka Blade Point, As Dusk Falls, A Plague Tale Requiem, Pentiment, Persona 5 Royale, Somerville, and Scorn, just to name a few. And we start 2023 with the launches of some of the most anticipated titles from the teams at Xbox and Bethesda. Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, and more. This has been an incredible year.
So that means that confirms P3P and Golden coming to PlayStation. I at least say PlayStation and Nintendo.
Every single day. And we have you to thank for that. Whether that's new players joining us through Xbox Cloud Gaming or our longest fans playing on Xbox and PC, we could not have done this without you. A year ago, we welcomed the talented studios at Bethesda Softworks to Xbox. Their teams have been hard at work, bringing their
oh yeah, we haven't said anything from Starfield, so they're probably going to end it with that.
Games and building new experiences for you to enjoy. We know that everyone has been eager to see Starfield. Our show today has highlighted gameplay, so it's only fitting that we end it
This might get
with an
10 minutes.
first look at one of the most anticipated games in Xbox history. This is Starfield.
Okay, we're actually getting footage for this. I didn't expect us to get Persona information here. Of all the places, here would not have been it. We don't know. You called it. Xbox making money moves. I mean, won't hype till Witcher or Mega Man Battle Network. Faz. Yes. I saw. I told you. Did I not tell you this, Amadeus? Did I not tell you this? You have asked me so many times. You have asked me so many times. Did I not tell you this? It's like, this seems like the year you'd do it. This seems like the only time you could do it. They did, the fact they're bringing it to Xbox is amazing for Persona fans, because it seems more like that means it's more and more coming to PC to Nintendo Switch as well, which is the big one they want to get on. P3P on PC. Is that coming on PC? I thought it was just coming to. Yeah, no. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it's coming on all of them.
You get to be who you want and go where you want. But this time, you'll be exploring space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game as you arrive on the mysterious.
Hi, Todd Howard. I hope it's a bug and not a feature. P5R maybe in 60 FPS maybe. But I told you they brought in they brought Persona 3. Jeez. So we're gonna see that. I'm assuming we're gonna see that around about January time. I'd say they'll go 5-4-3 because they know 5. I would say they would probably put Persona around the same time period where they put Shin Megami Tensei 3. When that got first announced, so I think March of next year or maybe February of next year. That may be being lenient because Persona 4 Golden is still popular to this day. So it's a smart move to put, like, it's hype to put in P5. I did not expect them to put P5 on first. I would have thought they would have put P5 later. But that's a huge deal. Hideo Kojima working with Xbox is still a huge deal. I know we're not over with the thing, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty hype. That was basically like my excitement for the show so far. P5R maybe in 60 FPS, yeah. I mean, you're gonna probably get P3P and P4 Golden on 60 FPS too. How are you doing today, Amadeus? Are you happy? Are you happy? Are you happy that I was right? Yay, Metroid Prime, probably. So not only are we getting Soul Hackers from Atlas this year, we're also getting P5R, you know, at least on Xbox. So Atlas fans are feeding today. I've been well fed today because they've had, in the same year, they've had Persona, Soul Hackers, what was the other one? 13 Sentinels. And if you want to technically ask Shin Megami Tensei 5, so they've got like a crap ton of games for just on them. Although I don't think Shin Megami Tensei 5 has been announced for Xbox yet. So that's, I think, the next expectation, really. This looks more... Oh, okay, there is RPG elements in here. That's... I like that lock picking dynamic. Looks fun. Oh wait, there's that grungy look that Bethesda loves to do. Okay, we get to have third person and first person view. I think we've had that in thing before, so that's nothing new.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
Also, it does look like Todd has actually, you know, gotten younger instead of older. Power of the Nova Core. This looks like the Nova Core from Avengers. That's basically my point.
Welcome to Constellation.
Oh wow, that's
We
really
have
cute.
a lot to talk about.
I like the voice.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question.
I think that's also the same voice actress that was in Hitman.
What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. As to what they are, what they're building. You'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
So, you found something?
The new guy found it.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions?
The artifact you found appears to be one of many, scattered across the galaxy.
I wish I saw more of these sections.
Unlock their secrets.
Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him.
Of course, the settled systems is full of groups with other priorities.
This is shaping more and more like Cyberpunk.
The fleet doesn't follow rules. Agree to work for UCC State. Together, we take down.
I like this section a lot.
Pirates.
We're not just here to shoot the bad guys. We're peacekeepers. We protect the people of the Free Star Collective.
The Rock!
When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, no one quits. The only way out
Is death.
The path ahead may be dangerous. But we are not stopping.
Most Dusties don't even make it this far.
Because whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
That gives you a look at the stories in Starfield. But ultimately, it's not our story. It's the story you create by who you are and the choices you make.
You're shot with a
And that
wallet,
starts
yeah.
with character creation. It's our most flexible yet. You can customize all the elements of how you look.
Do we have fro hair?
Background that gives you 3 starting skills.
Because that's the one thing I always keep seeing being an issue when it comes to...
Some time as a diplomat. Having a way with words might prove useful.
There are optional traits, and these come with unique advantages and disadvantages.
Basically, it's
not just
Elder
how
Scrolls
you
in
can look,
space
but
in a
how
lot of
your
ways.
character plays and develops. The skill system combines the best from our previous games, and you can unlock new skills as you level up, and then you rank those skills up by using them and completing challenges. And there's deep crafting systems, from running research projects with resources you find, to crafting weapon mods needed to survive.
Can't get on a helmet with a fro. That shouldn't... It's a video game! It's not an excuse.
And you can build your own outposts. These act as a home away from home for survival and resource generation. You can choose where and how to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running. But that's not all. You can even build your own spaceships.
Ships!
You can choose crew members. And yes, you can completely customize the look and layout.
Welcome to Gummy Ships.
There's loads of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more. I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this.
This is probably the bit that you'll enjoy a lot of.
It's not just how the ship looks, it's how it performs. From engines to shields to weapon systems, Because yes, you can fly it.
Thrusters boosted.
I mean, that would probably be the first ship people would make from it. Bro, that's sus. Oh, we're gonna do space battles? The moons of Saturn. What if your ship breaks? Does it die? Can you make spaceships in space?
We can't wait for all of you to experience the game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning, for it's when all of you play it that the real journey begins. And you may be wondering, just how big is this game? So we thought we'd take one last moment and show you.
I think they've gone over time.
Look at one of our planets, Jemison. You can land into Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet. And it's not just this planet, it's all the planets in the system. From barren but resource-heavy ice balls to Goldilocks.
Chola?
And not just this system, but over 100 systems. Over 1,000 planets, all open for you to explore.
That's gonna take a long time to polish.
See what you find.
That's gonna take a long time to polish. There's gonna be a lot of features in there. That's gonna be bugs. Sorry, there's gonna be a lot of bugs in there. That's gonna be features. It would be amazing if it does go out as well as it does. But this is kind of where No Man's Sky does help, because No Man's Sky does it procedurally. So a lot of it is that it can have as many different ones you want. Okay, I think that might be the end of it. Play it one day with Game Pass. And I think this is their sizzle reel. So, this didn't really have like your typical Xbox vibes, but at the same time, this is actually improvement. This is a very good improvement from previous Xbox showcases, because it wasn't heavily reliant on your expected exclusives, but at the same time, we're in a lot of flux at the moment. there wasn't a whole 10 minutes of Forza. I mean, that's true. There was that time was given to Sea of Thieves as it should have been. I don't like them using pop music. They're big enough companies to build their own scores, in my opinion, but I do understand why they do it. Having identity is very important to me. They ended on P3P, the last logo. Persona 3. I'm just seeing if there was, if I saw, yeah, I didn't see Persona 4 Golden on there, which is a bit annoying. So, I'm not gonna lie, game-wise, there wasn't a lot for me to sink my teeth into. Hello people who are lurking, I hope you're enjoying the stream. I was expecting some more games that were more similar to Returnal. I want to see more action-heavier games like that. But last year's game of that was, what was it? It was the anime game by Bandai Namco, and I forgot the name. Thank you, Fazdi. Thank you, Tails. No problem. Personally, at least from a what am I gonna actually play standpoint, I was hoping for more fighting game stuff. I was hoping for more new types of gameplay. There's this problem with the Xbox at the moment, at least I feel, that they don't have much of an identity, and they've been trying to hit the Japanese market for a very long time. Atlas is a good way of doing it. It's very popular in the US. It's very popular in the EU. Working with Atlas is a very good job of thinking on that. And like with Game with P4, when Persona 4 Arena Ultimax first came out, Xbox was very popular with it. So I feel like that's a good shout. My downside to a lot of it is that there isn't still a lot of, I wouldn't say eye-catching ideas. I'd say the better way to describe it is presentation-wise. There's very little in the way of different enough art styles. And that's kind of weird when I say that, because there are clearly games that are different. Like, I was still expecting information for Cuphead, but they didn't include it here. You know, one of their most popular games, didn't see any information in there. Looks like Green Elmos, that's true. They're basically Xbox in Xbox Eyes Game Pass. They like Xbox Eyes. That's what they are. I didn't find anything too exciting, but I did enjoy that there was good announcements. Like, for example, the Grounded having a full story was good. Having, you know, Sea of Thieves has been, I'd like to see my friends supported. So I like to see stuff from Sega, and, you know, seeing stuff with Atlas and seeing stuff with Sega is super good. Like, sorry, seeing stuff with Atlas and Sea of Thieves is really good to me. I wish I saw more gameplay stuff. That's basically it. It's kind of weird when I say it that way. It's more like there's parts of it that I do like, and there's other parts I do not. I did enjoy. I think one of the better announcements was the game that had like sentient guns. That was done by the Thing crew. I'm wondering how that game will turn out. Hopefully that game is good and it's fun and it's got a lot of bants in it, which is always enjoyable. But I don't know if it's going to be a game I'll ever get a chance to pick up, because I did see a lot of the games that I were more generally interested in coming out in 2023, meaning while it is intended for it to come out in the next 12 months, how accurate that is dependent on whether or not that game has a release date. And I will always complain about that when it comes to games. Like, oh, I'm glad there's stuff coming up. When will I get a chance to play it? Will I be interested in it by the time that game comes out? Because the downside to that whole thing is when I return, like when we get to that point where that game comes out, what if I am more interested in another game that comes out? And that's why E3 is a bit of a weird period, because with the games that we want to play is either too far away, like just a year later, or what if there was, hear me out here. What if there was an E3 that was just talking about the games that came out in the next 3 months? And you could play it in the summertime. And I don't get to do that. That's it. I don't get to do that. So that's the reason why. Nothing wrong with showing me games that comes out in the next 12 months, but I just want to see games that are coming out in the next next 5 to 6 months. It would be 5 minutes. I don't know if that would be 5 minutes. What would that be, 5 minutes? The one thing I will give it, though, is that all of these games are coming out on Game Pass, which is great. The announcement having Riot Games coming to Game Pass is actually a huge deal, because not having to deal with the character download requirements is amazing. What else is there? Sorry, my nose is runny. Working the new Tecmo Koei game, which looks like a new Neo game, is really, really cool. Silksong getting an update is also really cool, but we didn't get a date. And then the other side of it is which of these games, while they are coming on Xbox Game Pass, which is great, which games are actually coming out on this console as opposed to another console. I would always argue that the games, like, I still want to play Returnal, and I do want to play DMC5. I am thankful that both of those games are, I believe, at this point in time on Game Pass, so we could just play them. Just get on with it. But the exclusives is what will sell more often than not. Like, if you take away the third-party games, all you'll have will be the first-party ones, and that's where I look at it. So if I'm harsher on Xbox, it's not because I want to dislike Xbox. It's because I'm on the grounding that I want to see more from Xbox. I want to appreciate what Xbox has more. Like last year, it had Halo, and that was a very big, huge hype carrier. Which is why first parties are important. Forza had a game that came out last year as well, which is also a very big hype carrier because it was one of the more open world ones. The Motorsport series does not really interest me that much. I do like the Hot Wheels collaboration. Hopefully we'll get to see that sooner. I might actually download it just to play that one part of the demo, but generally speaking, I don't know if I would want to play it otherwise. Flight Simulator, I'm pretty sure people will enjoy that if they want it. Redfall is interesting, but I think the way they cut that trailer made it feel very generic. I think that's what it is. Like, Redfall is probably a good idea. Really, probably cool concept, but I wish it, like, at the moment, they're really trying to tap into that whole teenage gamers. Like, oh my god, saving the world, such an annoyance, that sort of mentality. Whereas, and it's done by the folks at Arcane, which made Deathloop, and to be honest, I actually appreciate that style more. Like, that idea of, this is such a, like, nobody thinks like this. I prefer that sort of style of gameplay trailers when you're developing your trailer, not to make it feel generic. Where else is there? Grounded, having a full story mode, which is great. I mean, I did not have an interest in that game when that first came out, outside of playing with friends. But the story mode might make me give the game a shot, because at least then, if I don't have people to play it with, I don't have to spend more time than I need to with it. Where else is there? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Persona 3 was, I'm not going to lie, the two things that hyped me up the most was probably seeing Hideo Kojima, because Hideo Kojima was in charge of Kojima Studios, and they were initially a PlayStation only thing, but I guess that's changing now with this new game. We'll see if that comes out. That does kind of open the door that PlayStation may publish Death Stranding on Xbox. It's not a huge undertaking if they did. Where else is there? Persona 5 Royale is a huge step. Very huge step. I think Persona 5 Royale will do really well on Xbox. It's so far the best Persona game on there. And I think the thing is that it seems weird the way they've done it, where they've put in the latest version of Persona as opposed to the earliest version of Persona. I actually think the other way around would have been better. Because I don't think that's implied to be a launch exclusive. I think they just said they're going to bring their Persona franchise to Xbox, and that's it. Personally, I would think that going with P3 would have been the best option, because it's the oldest and most quote-unquote archaic of the systems that they are working with. And then Persona 4 Golden, and then Persona 5. But then this also opens up the idea that maybe they'll bring Persona 4 Arena Ultimax to it. If Persona 4 Arena Ultimax may have done as well as it did, they may even decide to publish with new characters. Like make a new version of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. So it gives good speculation, which is nice. Other than that, did not really care too much for Starfield. I like from the community sentiment that I've heard from being Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls has its fans. People who do not care for Starfield want to see Elder Scrolls 6. People who do not care for Elder Scrolls 6 want to see more about Starfield. Space games are really, really good, but downside is space games are also a dime a dozen at the moment. There's a lot of space games out. It's a very good time to be a sci-fi fan. Their one unique game, Inaba, I think is what it's called, that had a very unique art style that looked like it had an art style, and it looked like it cared about its art style. I just wish that they didn't use a sound design that again didn't make it fall flat. I think the art style will carry it, but it doesn't feel like it has a solid enough grounding to things. So yeah, I think that kind of covers everything I want to go through. Was there any other hype? Was there any games that you guys were interested in? Thank you, Tails. Amadeus. I'm pretty sure I've expressed everything that needs to be expressed. But yeah, that's what I got as a general feel for things. I'm not really sure what else I could have seen, I could have hoped for. But yeah, Persona was the big one for me, not gonna lie. And it's the one that has made me want to be more interested in the Persona series. Maybe because it's all coming to Game Pass, at least it makes it easier to play those games. So hopefully we'll get to do that. What about Hollow Knight? Hollow Knight was a big deal. Hollow Knight's a big deal. Downside, we do not have a release date. They've been asking for a release date and update since they've been asking for the release date for that game since 2020. So I'm hoping that Hollow Knight fans get what they want, which is the game. I actually think, I'm not going to say why are we waiting. It's just more like I just want to see I just hope Hollow Knight fans get what they want from something like that. So hopefully we'll see it soon. So far, my favorite one, State of Play actually was pretty decent. Actually, State of Play so far has been the most hyped with Final Fantasy 16. I don't know why I forgot about Final Fantasy 16, but Final Fantasy 16. I am not gonna lie, a lot of the week has been spent on my time with Sonic Frontiers, which I am still excited for. and the Wholesome Direct is fun. I think in terms of content, the Wholesome Direct is the biggest one. But I haven't seen the IGN stuff, like the IGN show. Did not see anything to do with that. Hopefully, I'll get to fix that soon. In the meantime, I think that'll be it for me today. If people do want to play Mario Kart, I'm more than happy to stay up. But if nobody wants to play, I am gonna call it there for today. Probably get some food and finish up some videos. I am working on a Byleth video for the Byleth Amiibo video. So that should go up tomorrow. The next one after that will be Dark Samus, and then after that will be Min Min, finally. It's just a bit hard to figure out when things are happening. I may shift the Smash Bros tournament for the early of July, just so that I can, because I think I'll have to be making a trip after the 23rd, and I don't know what's going on with Sonic Origins yet. So we'll see what's happening there. But until then, thank you everyone for sticking around the stream. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget, we do have a sub goal for Sonic Advanced 1. So we're going to hopefully do a stream of that fairly soon. But as always, your support is always appreciated. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Hopefully we get to talk about more stuff soon. This will go up on YouTube at some point. I've got like a crap ton of reaction stuff coming out, it seems. And hopefully I'll need to also finish Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise at some point. Hopefully get to finish that soon so that we can move on to the next game. So yeah, when are you getting strikers? I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea if I'm even going to be able to get strikers. My biggest problem with getting any video game is, one, how much time will I be able to play it? And two, can I afford it at the time? And the answer usually ends up being, we'll see. We'll see. I enjoyed the demo. I'll see if I can get a code, but I don't know how likely it'll be. I'd like to, but that's the situation at hand at the moment. But until then, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. I hope to see you guys soon. We are gonna go raid. Before we go anywhere, I want to make sure that we are. Actually, yeah. Do you know what? Let's go raid Joby one, because he has literally just gone live, and you guys it might interest you guys in. Hang on, how do I spell his name again? That's not it. Nope, that's not it. I don't know when he went live. There we go. He's going to be playing some Sea of Thieves at the moment. So since the new season is coming out, I'm pretty sure he'll be talking a bit more about that. You can ask him about One Piece. Why not? So until then, stay safe, drink some water, wear a mask. Please make sure you do something with your nose. And until then, I hope you guys have a very wonderful and happy fast day. Bye, everyone.